3, 2, 1, go. Alright, guys, we are back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and it's February the 25th, and that's crazy. That's my dad's birthday, but that's beside the point. It's February 25th, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. And with that being said, play my goddamn song. Oh shit, this is the defendant lobby. It's the defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma for that matter? It almost seems as if something's been happening behind the scenes. Yes, sir! I'm gonna let it ring out by 3 times. Yeah. What? Turn the beat back. Edgeworth. Knowing you've already figured it out. Who the owner of 77777 ID number is. Well, I got a pretty strong hunch. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to who you think, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. Well, in any event, once all doubt has been removed from the list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes, right? Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty. But she didn't do it. I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you gotta say. Wow, this is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll never know the truth is to draw it out. The truth, huh? Everything goes back to the SO9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. Well, I guess that depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. I'll think about that. See you in court, right? Wow. Well, I guess this is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what she again has on her, it's now. February 25th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 9. Oh, it's the last day, y'all. Let's get it! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Scott. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. What? Morning, folks. How is everyone doing? Morning, folks. How's everybody doing? Hey, Yoji. Been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is, my work. That's a good one. Don't think I can top that. You don't mind me asking, Chief? Exactly what is this proposal of yours? Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel I should be granted. I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. Of course, he's gonna get her to say, "I did it," but we know who the fuck really did it. Let's get it. Alright, let's see. Ooh, look at this fine bitch. What the fuck is this all about, defendant? I just like to make a simple request, and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. As I just said. What? I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Good in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. No, Lana! Oh, shit! She kinda fine. Fuck that! You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. Is she fucking around? But Lana! Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. Oh shit. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Our request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This cannot be happening. It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. The court finds this defendant. Edward, please, dog. Please. I know you want to know the truth like I do. What the fuck I say? Oh no. One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage will certainly be premature. Come on, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? Well, Who's doing that? Who's doing? You see what he's trying to do? He's trying to shut him up. You see what he's doing to Lana? He's trying to shut her up. You see what she's trying to do to me? She's trying to shut me up. But you know who ain't gonna shut up? My nigga, Andrew. So let's get it. Let's go. So let's get it. Let's go. He said, fuck that. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief. What the fuck did you just say? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes? Sorry, but I'm no longer... Ooh! You love to see it. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me to be. Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. With this sudden confession from the defendant, I know clear you're the motherfucker who did it. For him to say that shit. But like he said, with this sudden confession from the defendant, me know you did it. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. Okay, I thought you'd say that. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh shit, wait a minute, to who? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I do not think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. This nigga spit. The court shall grant the prosecution's request. If that's okay with you, right, Chief? Worthy, you live to regret this. Mark my words. Miss Emma Skye, take the stand. I hear any of this bullshit. Damn. Look like my nigga Edgeworth mean business. I like it. I gotta hit the hair in black. I like it. And she knows something. She's been hitting that pose for a long time. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Skye. My occupation, I'm Lana's little sister and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that though. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to recall the events one more time. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that this trial concerns the murder of Detective Good. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yeah, it most certainly is. Really? Well, okay then. He sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. Oh shit. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Two years ago, I was waiting in my sister's office. A man came running in and took me hostage. The old marshal rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. What does this remind y'all of? What does this remind you of? What the fuck do this remind you of? Why is this here? Why is this here? But that's what it is. You see that? A picture is drawn on the back of the evidence list in magic marker. I get a very bad feeling about this. You see that? Like, did you see how it disappeared? Did you see how it disappeared and then, like, the image was just... Come on. Come on. You see that? The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. It's a good thing you weren't harmed. I passed out. I don't really remember much. Well, that's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgewood, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That'll soon become clear, Your Honor. You gotta admire him for his courage, considering he's got no evidence. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Let's get it! I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Can you tell us about that? Mr. Marshall jumped on dark. Just then, the lights went out. The lights? It was just about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby. So the electricity went out. Whoa, wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, alright? Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. The sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. I see. I told the detective about what I saw then. The detective? Detective Goodman, who was in charge of the case. Oh, shit. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago? Yeah, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you Goodman about what you saw, right? Yeah, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. Oh, shit! A picture? Yeah, I think she mentioned that before. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? This picture the witness drew, I believe that's a very important lead. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony? I mean, yeah, sure, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost. No, Emma. It's right here. Mr. Edgeworth, this little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence? What? Huh? Hey, wait, oh, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for the case, I was in hand in such a picture. That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold. This is the evidence list for the SO9 incident. Yeah, but turn it over, Your Honor. I think you'll see something you won't forget. Turn it over. Turn it. Oh! What the fuck is this? Wait, yeah. Wait, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew. Oh, indeed. Oh my goodness. Two men appear to be wrestling here. Wait. What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list. Huh? Wait a minute, these lists? Wait a minute, they're different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see them all here. They were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? Oh my God. But Miss Scott, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor. And she had it when he rolled up on her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If this list was torn in half, then you know what it means. Your Honor, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. You know it's about to get real when I slap this paper, right? And this evidence list was torn in half, and there might be more on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Oh shit! You might be on to something, Mr. Wright? Mr. Edgeworth? It's possible. Let's see. Oh! Whoa, is something wrong? You even need to ask? Wrong. Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. Is that thing? Huh? That thing? What? Excuse me, guys. Y'all remember when it first started? When they first started. And the only reason why I'm able to do this is because I have a good ass memory. When it started, you saw a knife drop, and they showed they showed the knife drop, and then something broke, which I feel like is the vase at this point, let's be real. And you saw the little blue badger, and it was dark, obviously, but you saw the silhouette. But what the fuck does this mean? That thing that was dancing in the evidence room. Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. Wait. I mean, I guess he was out of scrap paper. Oh, they saying that your boy Dumpshoe did this. Well, very well, witness. Will you please Please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago. Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. Dude, what's wrong with her? She seems to be thinking about something when she's looking at the... This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Wow. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. The picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. Sorry for asking many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Of course, this is the exact scene. It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives. Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated our memory, Mr. Wright? No, of course not. I better watch out. We might find some way to cut my salary. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone's story would have been influenced me. Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture? Oh, well... That's strange. She was exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. You know what we can use, right? We got so much evidence in this case, but you know we can use though, right? Here we go. I honestly feel as though Whoa! Yo! Please. Alright. Calm down. Talk it out. If they truly were, look, alright. So if she said he was stabbed in the chest, but this says he was stabbed in the back. Alright, I got two things I want to use, to be honest. I want to use Neil's autopsy report and or this. Let's press it first. Are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Oh yeah, we did. We literally just pressed this. Okay. Alright. That is. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. We going for it. You fucking right. You fucking right. Let's get back into character. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday. Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy?
Take that!
It was the weapon? I just knew for a fucking fact. Wait, why would it be the weapon? There's no way. Oh, hold on. Single stab wound, piercing the heart, died from blood loss in under 2 minutes. Weapon found in wound was the missing tip. There's no way. So you can look at the knife the man is holding. Look closely. Are you kidding me, Phoenix? You can, if you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. Even though I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright. But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too. If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body. It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Darks was the murderer. But that knife, I don't think matches up though. Yep, man, he knows it. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. Oh shit. Where, pray tell? Could you possibly see a problem? Oh, it's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. Think of this. Perhaps the knife was broken before? Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. Fuck that. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there. Ooh, that's right. Well, what does that mean? The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken. Nah, buddy. That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Not so fast. Not so fast, Mr. Edgewood. There's another explanation. Have you forgotten already about the little something called falsified evidence? Ooh, you're treading on thin ice, right? And right now, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode out here. It's getting juicy, but I gotta end it. It's crazy, I know. But we're gonna end it right here, and when we come back, hopefully we get to the bottom of this case. So I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. But until then, I will catch you guys later for more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.